private spaces. Let me show you from the life of David. David was a man's man. David was such a man's man that God called him a man after my heart. So he's a good model. Psalm 61. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock. So man, it's okay to be overwhelmed. He says, hear my cry, oh God, attend to my prayer from the ends of the earth. Will I call unto you? When my heart is overwhelmed, it's okay to be overwhelmed. Touch your brother, not your brother, hit a brother. Say, it's okay to be overwhelmed. Tell the person it's okay. A lot of people don't realize that some men grew beards because they were tired of life. I'm not saying that's the some people. In fact, some people, they were so tired, they couldn't even find time to shave. And then the beard that they thought was going to make them free from problems became what made them more attractive to certain women. Be careful who you allow stroke your beard so you don't end up with stroke. Write that down. Someone sent to me. That's white people. Family rugo, cook bemi loruko. Bemi loruko. Call me by name, stroke my beard. He says, attend to my cry. So in other words, what David did when he was overwhelmed, he didn't bottle up. Because when you bottle up, watch this, you will implode. Pressure must be diffused. Pressure must be diffused. When old grown men accomplished in the business world go to what they call a gentleman's club, and they find, curvilinear ladies who are swinging around the pole, you're wondering what is the connection between riches and pole dancing? Stress, pressure, cares. They need something to diffuse the pressure, the tension. Are you getting what I'm saying? I know that some ministers have deeper challenges to, work through and all, but there are a few good ministers that you might have heard about. Maybe from your former church or somewhere, you know that this man is a good man, by experience. But then you heard that the man planted a seed in a garden. You wonder what happened? Pressure. Everybody was on his head. Everybody. Pastor, give me this one. Pastor, give me that one. Pastor, pray for me. Pastor. The pastor finishes praying 2-3 services. 5 hours. On the way out, someone that not respond to the word of knowledge that I gave. Who said, Pastor, I am the one that you're speaking about. The pastor is like, hey, so you made me look foolish. All those cares and pressures. If a pastor does not understand what I'm teaching today, he will look for an escape. Am I a pole dancer? Have you heard that some ministers have been found dead with drugs in a hotel room? So for some people, it's not sex. It's just, let me just feel normal. By the way, can I say to you that everything you're looking for to achieve as a human being is contained in a feeling. Everything you're looking for. You're looking for a feeling. That's what you're looking for. If you ever found yourself in a pattern of masturbation, what you wanted to do was not what you were doing. What you wanted to get was the what? The feeling. What's that feeling? Relief. Freedom. Fantasy. Euphoria. All fly away. And for those 2-3 seconds of fishiculation, some of y'all get it here. Eja is a fish. You felt free. All the problems of the world. Should I preach some more? Let me ask my elders. Engineer Adeoju, can I preach like this? I need to have people that have my back. but I get it. So you need to understand. You need to decode. Nobody wants to go and be holding themselves and be doing like this and doing like this. That's not what you want to do. If there was a different way to get that feeling, you would do it. Are you getting what I'm saying? So for some people, what they do is they use injection, needle, drugs. What we're looking for is a feeling. This is the reason you can have a man who marries the most beautiful woman in the world, and then this man cheats on that woman with somebody like, eh? You know, some you say, Ejalson, but this one is Kilele. Right? What was he looking for? He was looking for a feeling of relevance, respect, honor, dignity. I hear you, I feel you, but let my dear, you are doing well. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because when a man is under pressure, he sees feelings more than faces. So you can see somebody that on a good day he will call ugly, but he's not seeing that person's face. So if that person knows how to make him feel like a king, makes the ofin sala smelling like something out of the Shekinah. Why do you think some men, before they go to their wives, they always branch a place? They branch that place because of the feeling. That place could be a pub. In the pub is a judgment-free zone. Everybody's drunk, so everybody's saying rubbish. Foolish boy, foolish boy. He's a CEO. He's a CEO. I'm happy we're getting this, thank you. But the person now gets home. Then the wife will now say, honey, remove your shoe. Honey, you didn't lay the bed. Honey, you didn't. You are stressing my brain. So I'd rather go to a place where they say, foolish boy, foolish boy. You're also mad. Please give him 10 bottles there. Why? Ojuti doti. They are not seeing clearly. The eyes are dirty. You've been a naughty boy. Do you get what I'm saying? We are looking for a feeling. We're searching for a feeling. We crave a feeling. And we will gravitate towards the feelings we want and go away from the feelings we don't want until we learn how to control our feelings and not let our feelings control us. As a matter of fact, you can't really control your feelings, but you can guide them. You can guide your feelings. When you try to control your feelings, like trying to put a grip on water, you can't hold water, but you can guide it. You can determine the shape it takes. You can determine where it flows. When you're angry and in your mind, you have seen yourself slapping that woman into 1976 when she was born. Slap her into history. Fivefold impartation. You can guide those feelings. Take a walk. Call your guy. Watch comedy so you don't kill somebody. I saw something on, I think, TikTok, from TikTok, but the person put it on Instagram and said, I'm going to trust God to handle this, because if I handle this, I'm going to be in jail. Right? Like, as in the wala. So that's how we deal with our feelings. We must be honest, we must guide them, and we must have accountability over our feelings. So if you know that you deal with anger issues, you know, somebody that cares about you needs to know that you have anger issues. Somebody needs to know. The knowing is opening up. And God cannot, we don't give God permission to change until we open up. My dad is a vet doctor, retired, and so growing up, he used to inject us sometimes instead of taking us to the hospital, even though he used to inject animals who were not animals, but he used to inject us. For some, was he giving you a dog injection? Monkey injection, that's why you're hyper. I'm sure nobody was thinking like that, but my mind thinks like that. But I resolve it. I resolve it. There's some things I say, my wife will be like, Pidams, nobody's thinking like that. It's you, it's your mind. Anyway, so it will give us human injection. I just need to be very clear. Human injection. But guess what we always had to do? You have to open your bum. Many of us, we can't open our bum because we're wearing layers of sanitary pads. We're looking for sanitary measures to cover areas that need specialist intervention. So you need accountability. That's okay.